Hello again. Thanks for returning. I am your host Iggy, and this is my colleague Mason. Greetings to one and all. Okay, let's jump right in and get to the story from our friends at Reddit. They're not my friends. Right. The story involves love, cheating, death, and an attempt at closure. A love story, Iggy? I turned down a role in a movie to co-host this podcast to talk about a love story. You missed the cheating and death part. Oh! For the record, it was a skit on YouTube, not a movie. You're getting far more exposure here than filming you falling out of a car. People love action movies. The skit would film the back of your head as you fell out of the car. No FaceTime, and it wasn't a movie. We in the business know better. Whatever. The story starts out with a guy who we'll call Hurt Guy. A few weeks back, Hurt Guy's ex-girlfriend texted his parents telling how a friend of hers had perished in a climbing accident. A friend? Was she dating this friend? Well, the parents asked for his name to see if they knew him, and they did. Turns out this friend was the guy she was cheating on their son with. Was his girlfriend a man? No. Why do you ask that? Because this girl must have a wicked set of balls to ask the guy's parents about her other lover. The ex asked if the parents could pray for the friend. Were the parents preachers or ministers? There is no mention of them being either of the two. This is crazy. Who the hell just shows up to ask the parents of a guy she cheated on if they knew her lover? Does she think the accident might not have been an accident and maybe Hurt Guy might have had something to do with it? Interesting theory. The parents checked the deceased lover's name to see if he actually did pass on. And he did. Now, there was nothing said if they actually did pray for him, but I would assume they would have said anything to get the ex-girlfriend to go away. Turns out a few weeks later, the ex reached out to Hurt Guy to see if they could talk, and the result was a 2.5-hour phone call. What kind of a fall did her lover have? The story doesn't say. The story doesn't say much then, does it? Well, what details do you want to hear? Did the lover come to his end climbing a mountain, climbing a rock wall, climbing some stairs, climbing into bed, climbing into the ex's bed, climbing the corporate ladder? Well, if I ever come across the ex, I'll be sure to ask her not to skip on the details. If you meet her, try not climbing into any real conversations with her. What? I'm looking out for you, bro. Hurt Guy then says he decided to hold back on what he really wanted to say to her during that conversation. You mean a confession? Not a confession. Remember, he was still hurt from his ex cheating on him, and now he had to hear all about how his ex was with her lover, possibly hearing about the dates they had, the fun together, some of which may have happened while she was dating Hurt Guy. So what you're saying is that Hurt Guy may have had a valid reason to make sure her lover met with an accident. I didn't say that at all. What I am saying is that he's hurt yet again and wants to tell his ex that it wasn't cool that she cheated on him and then continue to see the same guy after they broke up. Maybe he's hoping his actions, however accidental they may be, spoke louder than his words. Cute. You like what I did there? So he got an apology, but doubts its sincerity. The rest reads like, how is he ever going to trust somebody else? How could he trust her? Blah, blah, you know the rest. Will she soon find herself accidentally falling for some other guy and hear about it first from his parents? This was a weird story. All jokes aside, I can see why you would believe Hurt Guy might have had a hand in her lover's demise. And how the ex would approach the parents of the Hurt Guy, almost as if to say she believes that their son might have had a hand in her lover's accident. And how crazy is it to post this as if to make clear that he only heard about the accident through his parents? Whoa, I didn't think about the alibi angle. So I put this out to our audience. What do you think happened, or think what is happening? Put it down in the comment section, and if it's good, we'll read it in a future episode. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. I'm doing this instead of starring in a movie, so show some appreciation. It was a YouTube skit, not a movie. Ciao for now.